What's up guys, Alex here, GuitarForce.com. So in today's video I'm going to show you part of the lesson on how to play Johnny B.Goode by Jimi Hendrix. This was originally written by Chuck Berry, but Jimmy covered this song and almost made it his own. And this was requested and supported by Raymond, so huge thanks goes out to him for the support. Like I said, this is going to be just a part of the lesson. The full lesson is going to be available at GuitarForce.com. I will post the link in the description box down below. In this part we're going to break down the intro and also the main parts of the song, which are the verses, and the rest you can find in the lesson available at GuitarForce.com with all the breaks, with the two solos and all of that good stuff. Also with the download you're going to be getting all of the tabs in PDF format, and also the backing track and the full playthrough of the entire song. And the full playthrough I'm going to also post it to my other channel. I will also post the link in the description box down below. So if you'd like to check it out, check out the link. And talking about Jimi Hendrix's style of playing, if you haven't had a chance to check out my course, which is called Get Experienced, it's on Jimi Hendrix's style of playing. A huge course in 2 parts, covered a lot of information. I will also post the links in the description box down below. If you're interested, check it out. For this song we're going to be in half step down tuning on all the strings. For the sound I was using the VST plugin Guitar Rig. I'm going to show you the picture of the preset right now. And while you are checking it out, I'm going to play you my low E string so you can tune up and play along with this lesson. Alright, so as usual we're going to break up the song into parts, but before we do that I just have to mention one thing regarding tuning, and that is we're going to be in half step down tuning on all the strings, but keep in mind that if you would like to play to the original track, Jimmy was kind of in between standard and half step down tuning, so it's not 100% standard and it's not 100% half step down. I guess they just tuned on the fly, you know, by ear, so it's in between the standard and half step down. So just keep that in mind, and if you would like to play along to the original track. But we're going to be in half step down, and also the backing track is also going to be in half step down tuning. Alright, so that out of the way, now let's break down the song into parts. We're going to start with the intro. And first I'm going to play it through slowly, and then we're going to break it down. So it goes like this. Alright, so we're going to break up the intro into different parts. We're going to start off with the first one. So I'm not going to be explaining every string and every fret that I'm playing. You can see that in the tablature. Instead, I'm just going to break it down into little digestible parts that you can play, and I will play them slowly. Where it's needed, I'm going to make a commentary. So we start off with this part. Okay, so here, by the way, we're in the key of B, typical blues progression, 12-bar blues, and Jimmy starts off playing. He's mixing up the major and minor pentatonics in this part. So it starts off like with the major pentatonic, these three notes. Then he goes into the double stops, so on the first and second strings here, and he plays it with slides. So what he does, he's playing the slide and then picks it 2 more times. Then again, the slide picks 2 more times. Okay, so 3 times like that. And then we have, so here we have single notes on the high E string. Then we have 2 double stops. So here we're going sort of from minor to major on the B and the G strings. Then we have another 2 single notes. And then we go into this double stop for the whole bar. So, and you can lightly palm mute it. So for the whole bar, or in other words, 8 times we hit that. On the 9th time, hitting the double stop, and then we have, so here again using the major pentatonic on the B string we have, then we have a quick slide down to the, on the G string, so from around 8 frets, something like that, sliding down, then going down to the D string, like that. So that's the first part. Let me play the whole thing, all of the parts together real slow. It's going to go like this. Alright, also another thing, just keep in mind that it starts off on the off beat. So on a 3 end, we start playing that. And when you are playing to a backing track, just keep that in mind. So in the beginning it goes 1, 2, 3, and you start playing. So. Okay, so now we go into the second part of the intro, and here what we have is just basically alternating the bend on the G string with, he goes into, starts with the single note on the B string, and then he goes into double stop. So, and it's basically just alternating that kind of thing. So you're bending the G string and you're alternating with the double stop. The tricky part here is of course the rhythm, because you know, we have a little rests in between, and sometimes he picks, he bends he stays on the bend a little bit longer, and sometimes shorter. So, and also sometimes hitting the double stop 2 times. So it's a little bit tricky, but you just have to listen really careful to the, you know, to this part, how it goes. And after you've played it a few times at a slow speed, then you can speed it up, and it's just becoming like a second nature. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play through just this part real slow, so you can hear the rhythm and get it inside your head. And by looking at the tabs, if you need it, you know, you can follow along as well. But like I said, it's just the alternation between the G string, the bend, and also the double stop. Anyway, so I'm gonna play it through, and it goes like this, real slow. Alright, so I'm gonna stop right here, because then we go into the ending part of the intro. One more time, this part slowly is gonna go like this. Alright, so now if I put the first part with this one, both of these parts slowly gonna go like this. Okay, so now the last part of the intro, we're gonna start it as we left it left it off with a double stop here, and then we have so we have the double stop, then we have 3 notes on the B string here, then we have a double stop, now 10 frets to the 7 on the first 2 strings, so we have like that, then we repeat the 3 notes on the B string again, then we have so on the G string, bend up, bring it down, go into 7th fret, then D string, back to G, back again to D. Okay, so far we got this. And then we end it with, again, alternating the double stop on the first 2 strings with the bend on the G string. So it goes like this. So we do it 2 times. Then it goes into single notes right here, and then so. And then picking that F sharp note 3 more times. Okay, so this last part, the third part of the intro, slowly is going to go like this. Alright, now the whole intro, all of these 3 parts together, slowly gonna go like this. Alright, so now we're getting into the first verse, and it's just a typical blues progression in the key of B. So we go through the B, E, F sharp, and back to B. It's typical rockabilly kind of rhythm, so we have the power chord alternating with the 6th interval. You know, it just plays really fast. Now, throughout the entire song, the first, second, and third verses are pretty much the same in regards to the main part of the verses. However, the ending is going to be different. So when we go to the F sharp, to the 5th chord, is going to be every time different. So in the first verse, we have. So Jimmy's just playing, so he hits the low E, the B chord. So this is happening after the turnaround. I'm gonna play it through just to explain this part. So he hits the low E and then plays the double stop on the 2nd and 3rd strings, 7th fret. Hits it a few times, let it ring out, then hits it again. Then he goes to the 9th fret, picks it 3 times, then back to the 7th fret. And also, if you listen to the original track, he's emulating whatever he's singing at that particular moment. Okay, so that's the first ending of the first verse. I'm gonna play through real quick the whole verse so you can see what's going on and how this ending is played. So it goes like this. And just one more thing before we get into the chorus regarding picking. When you play verses, if you want, you can play all down picking. It's going to be a little bit challenging for the right hand to do this, or for the picking hand I should say, or you can do it, you know, down and up. You can do it faster that way. So there's just a little remark here. Alright guys, so that was it for this part of the lesson. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to continue learning the entire song, check out the link in the description box down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment, share, subscribe if you're new to my channel. Don't forget to visit GuitarForce.com for more guitar lessons. In the meantime, I'll see you again. Take it easy, and as always, let the force be with you.